Dental implants can not only transform your smile, they can restore your confidence and allow you to eat those foods you love that you've been missing. When I was in my early 30s, I was in a similar situation needing complex dental work and dental implants. I understand all the emotions that you're feeling because I've been the patient and I know that we can help you. Schedule a free consultation today at runyondentalgroup.com. That's runyondentalgroup.com.
If you find your garage door repair guy watching YouTube videos on how to fix garage doors, we are Deluxe Door Systems. For over 30 years, a trusted Columbus staple, straightforward, honest, and for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
You heard about the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat? Yeah, that's an old one. My dad told that one to me. But when it's your real feet, it's not a game. It's awful. Hey, it's Anthony. I had pain in my feet and my lower back, so I went to the Good Feet store and got the support I needed in my shoes that changed the game for me. I went in and they personally fit me for arch supports that would be perfect for my feet. The fitting process is simple. They ask the right questions about exactly what I was experiencing and the lifestyle I want to be able to live. They professionally measured my feet and arch size, and before I knew it, I was wearing my new arch supports home. Get back to living the life you love with the Good Feet store. For more than 30 years, they've taken great pleasure in helping thousands discover the comfort they've been dreaming of. I'm a customer. I have their 3-step system put into all of my shoes. Get professionally fitted at the Good Feet store on Polaris Parkway or Stringtown Road in Grove City. Learn more at goodfeet.com.
We've all got our dreams, right? Little things, big things, things you know one day you'll do. Then out of nowhere, cancer. And all your plans don't change a bit. I would know. I'm about to jump out of an airplane with my dad. Our first time skydiving solo. And my second year since starting cancer treatment at Ohio Health. All right, Dad, let's go. You keep making plans.
Visit ohiohealth.com/keepmakingplans.
In the spirit of Halloween, ooh, spooky, Awaken 180 is offering free consultation all month long. Find out how scary fast you'll lose the weight for free. Call 844-346-1800.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon, I'm Tyler Danberg. In Ohio State Athletics tonight, men's soccer welcomes number 13 Michigan at 6 in a rematch of last year's Big Ten title match. Game 2 of the NLCS tonight, Dodgers are at the Brewers at 8:08. 1-1 Yoshinobu Yamamoto starts for LA against 1-1 Freddie Peralta for Milwaukee. ALCS continues Wednesday at 8:08 from Seattle. Mariners lead the Blue Jays 2-0. NBA Cleveland Cavaliers host the Detroit Pistons at 7 in their final preseason tune-up before opening at the New York Knicks October 22nd. College football tonight, New Mexico State at Liberty, Arkansas State at South Alabama, and Florida International at Western Kentucky. This update sponsored by Whiskey War by High Bank Distillery. Drink local, drink High Bank. Breaking sports news when it happens right here on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Common man's wife would rather bang her head up against a wall instead of listening to this show. Timmy's wife is banging the man. This is Man and Timmy.
This dumb show brought to you by the Hinder Motor Company. Rapid Fire. Coming up at 4:30. Don't forget your chance to win Jackets tickets. If you were listening earlier, you know what to do, but not yet. Not yet. Hey, Jets wide receiver, former Buckeye Garrett Wilson, has hyperextended his knee. Is expected to miss a few weeks. Breaking news also, Jets bad.
Man, they suck.
Now they'll suck even more.
Yeah,
without Garrett Wilson.
No Garrett. Not like he was able to get anything done with that team. And where do you go with Justin Fields? Aaron Glenn just basically screamed it from a mountaintop that it's not on Justin Fields. We're definitely not going to explore benching him. And it's not even just that. You can understand a coach kind of banging his fist and like, he's my guy. It's everybody's fault. It's not just Justin's fault. But it was just the way that he seemed offended that anyone dare ask about the quarterback who can't even throw for 50 yards in an NFL game, how you might possibly consider a change.
Well, he's not.
You're winless. Forget about any kind of stats in the
benching
the
him
passer rating
is not going to change anything.
No, probably not.
That is it. That's the thing, too. That's why I could never be a real journalist, because I'd be a smart-ass journalist, and I'd then raise my hand and say, all right, so you're telling me your entire team is just that bad then?
Right.
Right? You and your coaching staff have put together such an awful team that it's everyone. Not just one guy.
Right.
Which it is. We know that.
There's no combinations of roster moves or coaching decisions you can make
that
could possibly fix this. So why are they This is where we say, like, well, why fire guys in the middle of the season? I'll tell you why. Because you have situations like that where it makes you wonder, what are we doing? Why keep doing this? May as well go with someone with an interim tag, because you get some fresh ideas. You get some different marching orders. There are guys in the building that just because they're on the staff for that guy, they can't make the decisions that they would want to make. And there's just something about igniting a team. I mean, look at what happened. I'm not saying UCLA is going to wind up being some great college football team, but clearly they needed to fire Deshaun Foster, and it actually led to a couple of wins. And one was a nice road win, just spanking Michigan State the way they did.
You got too many buttons undone on that shirt.
Oh,
I mean,
another...
What are we doing here?
I don't
Button
know.
up that shirt. I just got middle chest look.
It's clean, though.
It doesn't matter. I don't want to see it.
Clean chest.
It's too clean.
Gotta show the gold chain.
Button that up, please.
I'll go one more button.
You know, I know.
I don't want to get too professional.
That, you know, the sports world doesn't necessarily react to Vegas and point spreads, but something just struck me the other day. Ohio State going to you're an idiot. Ohio State going to play in Madison at Wisconsin. I'm sure, I haven't looked this up, but I'm quite sure that Ohio State has never been favored by 28.5 going to Madison.
It's insane.
The Badgers are coming off of a home shutout at the hands of Iowa. They're almost 30-point dogs on their home field to Ohio State. Look, Luke Fickell is not long for that job. I don't even think that if they pull off a miracle and beat Ohio State this week, they can finish up with enough success where he keeps that job. But can you remember a time, Teddy, I'll ask you, you've been running Ohio State games since the beginning of time. Can you remember a time where Ohio State's been a 28.5-point favorite going to Madison?
No, I know. The Badgers were back like maybe in the early 80s, I want to say. They had a long losing streak, I think. But, not in recent...
Before Barry Alvarez came around.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me see if I've got
That's
something here,
crazy.
because there's been some articles about this.
That's nuts.
This is from 11 Warriors. This is the largest spread between the schools since at least 1999. So they're looking. The second largest took shape in 2022.
What was the spread?
When the Buckeyes found themselves favored by 19 at home.
They were at home,
9.5 points less than this.
28.5 on the road.
Yeah.
And the Buckeyes did smack them that year. They won 52-21. And that also is like that's part of the problem. That would have been before Luke Fickell, right? That was a problem for Paul Chryst, where they were starting to get embarrassed in games like that. And it's not to say that you're Wisconsin and you're going to be winning 5 out of 10 games against Ohio State. That's not going to happen. But I think the people up there want to see you compete. They want to see you belong.
You should be winning other games.
You want to belong on the same field as Ohio State and occasionally beat Ohio State. And they've been a 9-10 win program, going all the way back to Barry Alvarez. There's a certain standard.
Not recently.
No, not recently. And that's why they made the move to go to Luke Fickell, because they felt that they desperately needed to get back to that. And now it has backfired, and it's even worse. So the move is going to be coming. And do you have any ideas, like the guy for them? I can't find
who's the next head coach?
I can't find the name, like who that person would be. There is the right coach. Like I think we found that. We've seen that many, many times. We have these ideas where we'll point to a certain school and say, Wisconsin's tapped out. They're maxed out. No one could ever get it done there. All you got to do is point to someone like Kurt Signetti coming from his level, popping into Indiana, and he instantly turns them around. There is the right guy for Wisconsin football somewhere out there.
The what-if game always fascinates me, and I wonder if Probably not, because he's just so focused and, coaches are so busy and looking towards the next opponent. But, I wonder if Luke Fickell wonders what it would have been like if he stayed at Cincinnati, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what type of success or lack thereof they would have had,
Didn't
right?
you take them to a playoff?
When he was at Cincinnati, he was on everybody's list. Whenever there was a job opening of significance that came up, just like Matt Campbell's on everybody's list now, right? He was on everybody's list of, he could fit there. And I wonder if, everything being equal, Penn State's still in the situation that it is, if he would be in on that job. If he stayed at Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm not saying he would have had success there.
And you get the switch to the Big 12, too. So he would have been with them and gotten more entrenched in
Cincinnati,
the movement to the Big 12.
Yeah.
If Fickell stayed at Cincinnati. And look at what Cincy's doing right now. Like, he clearly, like a lot of coaches before him, it's a very interesting case study to watch what that program has been, maybe the area that it's in the country, some of the famous players that have come through there, but the coaching power that they've got and where those guys have gone on to continue their careers. Big name college football coaches. Some have hit, and then you've had the recent one here with Luke Fickell.
It's the domino effect. I've said this too. If Urban Meyer doesn't leave when he does, then what's his name? What the hell's what was quarterback's name that went to transfer to Miami and never did anything? What the hell was his name?
Tate Martell?
Tate Martell.
Okay.
Tate Martell would have been the starting quarterback the next season.
Sure. He loved
Urban
Tate
loved
Martell.
him. He had offensive packages for him, right? He was coming in the game. Tate Martell would have been the starting quarterback at Ohio State. Now, maybe he would have come in and he'd be hot garbage.
And Justin
he'd
Fields
be
was still there.
He'd be benched after 5 games, right? But instead, Urban leaves. He transfers out. Doesn't work out for him at a variety of places. But what if he's plugged into that Ohio State offensive machine, right? He puts up numbers. He could be playing in the NFL right now instead of washing floors at the Citgo.
You just never know, like, what domino effect decisions will make.
It's the butterfly effect is what it is.
It's a little bit of butterfly effect going on. And again, like we talk about what's happening with Justin Fields in the NFL. You think about it with quarterbacks throughout time, right? If they just went to a different situation, could they have started off better? Could that have done something to their confidence? Sure, their numbers would be higher if they had better players around them. Yeah, you do take some of that stuff into account, but life's unfair.
I met my wife
unfair. That's just how it goes.
We were both on the same flight that was delayed. That's why we started talking. If that flight was on time, my whole life is different.
I met my wife because my idiot roommates were just randomly going into apartments that had the door slightly cracked open in the girls' wing of our dorm. Would have never met those gals
I hope this
if they didn't do it.
Innocent.
Yeah, innocent.
And they weren't going for raping.
Jesus.
Because that wouldn't be a story to tell.
Well, I say,
anyway,
by golly, did you have to go? Did you have to go there?
My friends were peeping toms and rapists, and only because of that did I meet my wife.
Was the one non-rapist?
I was the voice of reason. I said, guys,
I said I am against that.
If you're gonna be a raping, at least find me a girlfriend in the process.
Sarah hated those guys too.
I'm sure she did. They were
loud. No, stop. No, they were loud mouths. They were dirty. They just charged in, said, hey, how's you guys doing? Hey, want to hang out? And they're like, no.
All right, Ryan Day with his weekly presser today. You will hear from the head coach coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got some slower traffic due to a crash that's on northbound 71 on the north side between 270 and Polaris Parkway. And you're looking at a 5-minute delay on westbound 670 from Leonard Avenue to Neal Avenue. This report is sponsored by Starbucks. The pumpkin spice latte is back at Starbucks. Handcrafted with their signature espresso and real pumpkin sauce. Then topped with whipped cream, cinnamon, and nutmeg. PSL. Get it while it's hot or iced, only at Starbucks. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Holiday gifting is a good deal better when you shop early holiday deals at Meijer. Save $40 on a Keurig K-Slim single-serve brewer. Save 25% on Room and Retreat Collection Cold Weather Throws. Get 30% off select Hasbro board games and get 50% off select Hatchimals Alive toys. Bring more happy to the holiday season with early holiday deals at Meijer. Exclusions apply. See all deals in-store or in the Meijer app.
Everybody poops, everybody pees. Mommy, will you call Mr. Rooter, please? 'Cause I gotta poop and I gotta pee. Only Mr. Rooter can clear the drain for me. Thank you, Mr. Rooter.
Hi, everybody. We call it what it is at Mr. Rooter. When you have a plumbing or drain problem, the team at Mr. Rooter is ready 7 days a week. Call us today and take advantage of our $95 drain cleaning special. Visit us at MrRooter.com. We'll be there quick.
An evening with Larry the Cable Guy.
I'm the only guy ever gone from Nutrisystem commercials to heartburn medication.
Friday, February 20th, Mershon Auditorium. On sale now, online at Ticketmaster.com.
It doesn't matter what they have to climb over, walk through, or move out of the way. All you have to do is point.
If it's under the house, in the attic, or in the top of a tree, all you have to do is point.
If it's broken, if it's heavy, if it cannot be explained, all you have to do is point.
We're sending you an expert truck team from the world's largest and most highly trained
full-service junk removal company.
So please, don't try to help them.
To see the magic,
all you have to do
is point.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK
or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
When you need a mini excavator or a not-so-mini excavator, lean on green. Sunbelt Rentals. With the largest rental fleet and hardest working equipment experts in Columbus, we can help you take a big step toward a mini excavator in one of 17 different sizes, from 2,000 to 18,000 pound machines with 6 to 24 feet of reach and 5 to 15 feet digging depth. Though in the most rental locations, and it's no wonder the Columbus builders who are building Columbus lean on green. Sunbelt Rentals. Learn more at sunbeltrentals.com.
Looking to get your roof or siding replaced this fall? Call the company that delivers an excellent customer experience every time. Newman Roofing. Don't wait. Call Newman Roofing today at 614-NEW-ROOF or visit online at newmanroofing.com.
Hi, I'm Joanna Williams, General Manager at Tansky Sawmill Toyota, and it's tire time at Tansky Sawmill Toyota. Now through October 31st, you can buy 3 tires and get 1 for $1. Visit TanskySawmillToyota.com to schedule your appointment today, or hurry into Tansky Sawmill Toyota on the corner of Sawmill and 161 in Dublin to get those cars ready for winter. And when you think tires, think Tansky.
Think Toyota. Think Tansky. Think Tansky.
Love football, love wings. Those bad boys together and you get Austin and Vern live at Roosters.
Presented by Bryant Heating and Cooling.
Large amounts of football and all the donkey sauce you can handle. Mondays on the Fans YouTube channel.
At the Ohio Lottery, we make Keno fun, your way. That means you pick your wager. Will it be $1, $2, a crisp $20? Your call. Like picking your own numbers? Use any inspiration you like. Birthdays, jersey numbers, you name it. And if you don't feel like choosing, there's the Super Quick Auto Pick. With regular promotions that'll get you more bang for your Keno buck, multiple ways to win, prizes galore, and live draws every few minutes. Anytime is the right time to get in on the Keno action. Keno is always fun, your way. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly. At the Ohio Lottery, we make Keno fun, your way. That means every few minutes across Ohio, 20 out of 80 possible numbers are randomly picked. And if some of the numbers you pick match, voila, you're a winner. Keno doesn't require you to know a single thing about sports ball or overs, unders, pluses, minuses, or lines, or whatever else. Keno is as simple as, did some of my numbers match? They did? Great. You just raked in some dough. There are more than 20 hours of Keno draws every day and thousands of places to play statewide. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
Amazon Business. Smart business buying tools enable buyers to find and purchase items fast so they can focus on strategy and growth. Free up your teams and focus on your future. Learn more at AmazonBusiness.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Blue skies, a bit of a breeze, and a mild finish on this Tuesday. Temperatures in the low to mid 70s. Down to around 50 by Wednesday morning with clear skies and light winds. We'll see a few clouds around, giving way to some late day sunshine Wednesday with highs in the upper 60s. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
There's a greater than 0% chance Common Man gets fired before this show is over. You're listening to Man and Timmy.
Oh, hi. I want to talk to you about my good friends at Tri-State Men's Health. Timmy, you feeling a little run down recently?
Yeah.
Maybe listless and not seeing the returns of the gym?
Yeah.
You're not, because you go like a good, clean boy and get ACE shots.
Oh, but before I did.
But before you did.
Before I did, I was living in a gutter. I was under the bridge.
You know, when guys reach their early to mid-30s, they start losing 2 to 3% of their testosterone production every single year. It's natural. And you can't take some sort of stupid pill you see on Instagram. That's not going to help you. You need to get professional treatment from people who deal with this all day, every day. Their entire lives are low T and limp peepees. What a life. But they're helping people.
It's great work.
Well, also fat men, too, because they'll do like the Ozempic shots or whatever the hell they call them.
Shoot it right out.
What are they shooting out?
All of it.
Whatever's bad.
All of
it. Goes out.
In goes the good, out goes the bad.
Call my friends at Tri-State Men's Health today, 800-900-9654, or visit tristatemenshealth.com. Promo code IT. I saw some sad news from former Buckeye Nick Mangold.
Yeah, I'm looking at that right now, man.
He had a release.
Seen that too.
It says, to my New York Jets community. Of course, he played for the Jets when he went to the league. This isn't an easy message to share, but I want to be open about what's been happening with me and my health. In 2006, I was diagnosed with a genetic defect that had led to chronic kidney disease. After a rough summer, I'm undergoing dialysis as we look for a kidney transplant. I always knew this day would come, but I thought I would have had more time. Unfortunately, I do not have any family able to donate at this time. So this is why I'm reaching out to you, our New York Jets community. I'm in need of a kidney donor with type O blood. If you're willing to find out if you could be a match and donate a kidney to me, please go to this site, columbiasurgery.org/kidney transplant, and click the link, I want to donate my kidney. Use my full name, Nicholas Mangold, and my birthday, 1/13/84. I'm deeply grateful to anyone that would consider donating. I certainly hope that he's able to find a donor. It's sad. I'm a little upset that he wrote this to Jets fans and not Ohio State fans, especially since he needs type O blood.
Hold on a second. So you just
of course I'm not. I'm just kidding.
You read that statement, and the one that I am looking at right here, straight from his Twitter account, does read several times to my Jets and Ohio State Buckeye communities.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's addressing both his Jets fans.
Well, the Jets
and
just
the Ohio
edited
State
that right
fans.
out. They edited that Ohio State right out.
I think they did, and he said it twice in here. Yeah, about Ohio State fans. But there is, wow. I mean, an incredible opportunity for somebody out there to do something wild.
Do you even know what type of blood you have? I have no idea what my blood type is.
I don't.
Teddy, you know what blood type you are?
Red.
Shouldn't we know this, though?
Yes, we should.
Yes, we should. We're not men. We're not regular
It's not on our driver's license, is it?
No.
I mean, I got like organ donor on here, but
you got to be an organ donor. You are, right?
What did I just say?
I'm just reinforcing that you should be an organ donor.
First of all, I don't know who the hell
those organs
would want my organs.
If it works, then people will want them.
No one's gonna. Are you kidding? I've seen all these shows. Where people take on
Nick Mangold,
the characteristics of the donor. Can you imagine getting a little piece of me? The demented thoughts that would pop in your head.
Oh yeah.
Hi, would you like some French onion? Yeah. Where'd that come from?
It's like how Buddy Love is stuck inside Professor Clump in Nutty Professor. He's in there. He's in there. He's dying to come out.
Obviously, if you know someone or if you're interested in helping Nick Mangold, please reach out because, I can't imagine being in that situation.
No.
Ryan
41.
Day with his weekly presser today, getting ready for Wisconsin. They're 28.5-point favorites. One thing that has not been consistent, well, it actually has been consistent, just not consistently where we want it to be, is the running game. And here is Ryan Day talking about establishing the run.
No, for sure. But I think when you look at how many runs were inside the 10-yard line and how many short yardage runs there were, I think overall efficiency was pretty good. But when you get into those types of situations, if it's 3rd and 2 and you make 3, it's pretty good. So I think that's more important. Look at the efficiency. We always want to be explosive. And yes, it's very important that we continue to get better because we know we need the running game down the road.
So he's saying we'd like to get better, but when we're grading it, when we're watching film, it's all about what we're asked to do. If it's 3rd down and 2, we need 3 yards, and we get that 3 yards, even though that counts as 3 yards per rush. We're doing what we set out to do, pick up the first down in that situation.
Yeah, and again, we can point back to some of the opponents that they played and situations that the game called for. I still think, too, when you go back to that Illinois game, Illinois' defense was revved up and they were ready to play. Like, they were a good-looking defense up close, and they were forcing everything down. Like, they were not letting Julian Sayin sit back and test them deep, so they were keeping him more focused on the shorter throws, 10 yards and less. And their linebackers were coming up and laying hits on the Buckeye running backs. I liked their drive where, they ran 13 or 14 plays, had 60-some yards. They had a Julian Sayin sneak in. This was one of the few, I think maybe the only touchdown drive that wasn't set up by short field.
You had to go some distance.
Had to go some distance. And I loved how they let Julian Sayin do the sneak that went for 3 yards or so. That was very good execution. And then they just kept getting in their big package and running the football right down their throat.
Oh, big package. Ryan Day was asked about James Franklin's firing. Here's what he had to say.
Well, yeah. To be honest, yeah. James. Anytime you're somewhere for as long as he has, he did a lot of great things, and we had a lot of great games against each other. So, yeah, you take a chance to reflect on it all. But he's going to land on his feet, and he's a really good coach. But then, you got to get back to work. And so, yeah, that's the world we live in. And, yeah, it's something that, I think for all of us, we just need to make sure that we focus on what matters to us, and what's at hand. And I said it before, like whether it's the negative things or the positive things or things like that, those are all kind of, noise out there that we have to just stay focused on. And there's a lot that comes at you, whether you're at a player or as a coach. And our ability to focus and concentrate on what's important is what's critical, and that's what we got to do.
You can hear Day wondering where to go with it.
Well, he certainly has
this move
thoughts,
happening,
but you have to censor your thoughts. You want to be as generic and supportive as humanly possible. I mean, again,
because you live in that world.
I would have been the guy who then raised my hand and said, "So did you reach out to Jim Knowles this week and see where his head is? Up his ass." Here's Ryan Day talking about what he's emphasizing this week.
Well, it's everything. Whether it's special teams, punt return, kickoff return. I thought we had a nice kickoff return. It got us up to the 35-yard line. It's like you just keep swinging and fighting and cracking at the rock, and eventually it will crack. Or swinging at the rock, and eventually it'll crack. And that's it in all areas. So there's some things that we've seen that we have to continue to improve on. We talked last week. We hadn't got a bunch of turnovers, but we focused on it. We emphasized it, and all of a sudden it popped up. So that's got to be us moving forward. But there's a lot of other areas. As you know what they are. I won't get into them right now, but that's it, and that's the game. So, again, that's the only thing we can do is get back to work.
I was just thinking, he should have come up with like a prop. Everybody knows that Jim Knowles would always bring a McDonald's coffee to every press conference. He should have come out there with the gigantic McCafe coffee.
You say nothing about it.
No. Yeah, of course sell it. And they ask about the coffee, just enjoying a delicious hot beverage today.
A little frappy.
Take a sip, yeah, McFrappe.
Had a little Mickey D's today.
What'd you have?
What did I have? Snack wrap.
Boy, you're really something today. What did I have today?
I'm out of my mind. I took double dose of antidepressants.
You had McDonald's. I'm sure it was wonderful.
Actually, the fries were very hot.
Yeah.
Hot, fresh, salted to perfection.
It's good.
It's a pleasure.
Whenever you whenever you make a stop at one of your favorite fast food places and it just hits that perfect way, because we know that not all the time is it going to do that, but when it's hot, it's right out of the fryer, just a special kind of feeling.
You ever talk to yourself while you're eating?
Yes.
You don't eat in the car as much as I do.
Like,
so
I have conversations.
You're demented.
I have conversations and I make rebuttals to supposed arguments that
I just
are
opened
going
up
to be made.
Pandora's box, didn't I, Teddy?
Oh, it's...
Yes, you sure did.
I need some of that medication that you have. I can maybe
That's a different
slice off a couple
You need a different type of medication.
couple of milligrams.
You need the schizo stuff.
Pills. Yeah, I talk to myself.
Rapid fire coming up in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
You should watch for an accident that's blocking the right lane on northbound 270 on the west outer belt after I-70, causing about a 5-minute delay there and some stop-and-go traffic from West Broad Street. We also have a 5-minute delay on westbound 70 downtown between the 71 east and west split. This report is sponsored by rrfoundationspecialist.com. Wet basement? Call R&R Foundation Specialist. From cracked foundations to clogged drains, water damage can sneak in from anywhere. No hidden fees, no sloppy work. Just honest, expert waterproofing. Protect your home from water damage. Visit rrfoundationspecialist.com today. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Victor's Home Solutions. Schedule your free 21-point roof and window inspection today at victors.com.
The number one problem we see at our clinic is delaying treatment. ED and low T can get worse.
Book your appointment right now. Call 614-300-7400. Prefer privacy? Book online in under 30 seconds at columbusmensclinic.com.
At our clinics, men's sexual health is the whole job. Look, I'm a normal guy too. I hate going to the doctor, but we've helped so many guys in here just like you. Even if pills have failed, our medical team is going to take the time to talk you through it. Same day in-house lab, and the treatments, well, they could change your life.
Your local medical team has your back. ED, low T, Peyronie's, size, and shape modeling. We tailor what works for you.
I'll get to the point. Can you imagine epic workouts and epic sex? Yeah, I said it.
A stronger you is closer than you think. We're available right now. Call 614-300-7400 or book in 30 seconds or less at columbusmensclinic.com. Columbus Men's Clinic. Making it happen.
I'm Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place.
Wilson, we've got a problem at Pella.
I like where this is going.
Because of Pella's reputation and quality, a lot of folks assume that we're out of budget.
Oh, I hate here.
But we've actually got 5 awesome window lines that fit any budget, from the $300,000 to the $3 million home, and far from the most expensive.
So you actually don't have a problem. Awesome.
Get the windows that Columbus homeowners rated the leading window brand at PellaColumbus.com.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by Hinderer Motorsports. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
One has pizza sauce for blood. The other is Rachel Maddow. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
So what were you talking to yourself about? Like, yeah, I do it. What were you talking to yourself about?
No, I was just saying that sometimes when I have a really good fast food item, pull off, have my lunch, sit in a parking lot like a loser, got my little tray, I'll eat. If it's really good, sometimes I'll thank no one. Oh, thank you. That was very good. There's no one there.
I know what you do.
No one cares.
There's some swearing. There's some stuff like
when
that.
It's bad, what are you doing?
Oh, no, but I mean, you
have some respect for your work.
Just like a good hard F, like,
F, when it's good?
Good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jesus. Yeah.
I had that.
I do that.
On Sunday. My daughter, we had a weekend to ourselves because Kristen was out with her friends drinking. And
she goes out drinking with her friends? Man,
this is a whole nother conversation. It's not that they go out drinking; it's that they rent a house.
Oh, my
then they all hang out in the house and drink. This is once a year. She does it with her college friends.
Credit to her for being social enough to have friends that want to do that with each other.
Sounds like a reality show. They put cameras in there. And
Columbus Housewives.
Yes, exactly.
Now she left on Friday afternoon. She came back on Sunday afternoon. I heard from her like once. in a text just to let me know she was alive. Now, I want you to picture that the roles are reversed now. I take off on a Friday afternoon. Hey, see you in a couple days. What are you doing? I'm staying in town. A bunch of us just rented a house 20 minutes away, and we're going to sit there and drink and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'll be home on Sunday. Yeah, that would fly.
Well, at least it's not a long trip.
That would. No, that's even worse.
I can see
that's
how
what makes it worse.
I can see how that's nice where I don't have some kind of long drive to get out there or a long drive to get back when you're tired. If you're just doing a weekend.
See,
I can understand that.
This is what I said. I said, well, why can't you just go visit with your friends, take the whole day if you want to, and then come home and have dinner with your family and go to bed in your own bed? I don't want to do that. Okay. Maybe I'll do that this weekend. Timmy, you and I go off to the Hawking Hills. Teddy, you want in on this? We'll get bunk beds.
Timmy and Panama Ted.
Yeah,
we'll drink Zima all night. We're braid each other's hair.
We're gonna stay in an A-frame. Can we stay in one of those?
There's gonna be some A-frames.
I want a vaulted ceiling. There's gonna be some A-frame.
Can we cook some s'mores?
Rapid fire.
Sponsored by the Waterworks. Plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling. From sump pumps and water heaters to full heating and cooling repair and replacement. The Waterworks tackles it all. Call 614-232-2222.
I forgot to finish my little story. So we went to Popeyes on Sunday, me and Samantha.
Yeah.
I've eaten a lot of Popeyes in my life, and a lot of it's been disappointing. Wrong orders, cold food. It was the best Popeyes I've ever had. Hot, juicy. It was so good. We ate inside the restaurant, and I was audibly swearing. With delight.
Samantha was there, though?
Yes, she was there. I swear in front of her.
No,
and you know what? She was agreeing with me.
You didn't have to talk to nobody.
F yeah, Dad.
Yeah.
Oh, is it good?
Man, it's chicken.
When it hits my lips.
All right, Teddy, rapid fire number 1.
How desirable is the Penn State coaching job, and where would you rank it in the Big Ten Conference?
Still really good.
It's not. See, I disagree.
It's still really good.
I don't think it's desirable as it once was, especially in modern college football. A guy like Curt Cignetti doesn't have to go to Penn State to be rich and be successful and make the playoffs. The playing field has changed.
I agree, but I also still put Penn State well ahead of Indiana, and I'd still understand it if Penn State's able to pluck a guy like Cignetti away.
I don't think he is.
You talk about the fan base, you talk about the stadium. There's just a few places in the world that have stadiums that are that big, and they have a passionate enough fan base in the middle of nowhere, which makes it kind of unique and kind of cool that it's so far out there, and they still have all that passion.
The guy
People
that you're
coming
going to
from
get
Pittsburgh and Philly and all across
is a
the
guy
state.
like Matt Rule, who is a borderline loser at this stage in his career.
Yeah.
All right? And by the way,
I'm not saying
Penn
it's the
State fans,
best.
look at that Nebraska football program because they got a 15-year head start on you. That's what you're going to be in 15 years.
Oh, golly. Yeah, it's not the best, but it's Ohio State, Oregon's ahead, Michigan's ahead. What about USC? We have to do a deeper dive into what USC
who's there?
is.
I mean, a guy from Oklahoma who was one of the top coaches in the game went to USC.
I know. You went to USC, so does it just the type of guy you attract or how that guy is actually going to do at that place? Because he's been sucking at USC.
I'm not judging that.
It's just
I'm judging the
guy that
initial
wants
hire.
to go.
Yeah, the initial hire. Our rapid fire number 2.
If you received a $50 million buyout, then what's the next thing you're doing?
Nothing.
I got some things to do.
What are you doing?
House too small.
Well,
about 3 acres. Go 4,000 square feet.
Oh, you can do better than 4,000 square. You got $50 million.
I don't need it. I got other things.
You don't need it.
I have a 2,000 square foot garage, and they're going to have a separate structure, a beautiful indoor basketball arena. It's not really an arena. It's going to be like a field house, a nicely done. It might be $1 million field house.
As it should be.
Yeah. And we'll have, like, you picture Tom Cruise in the beginning of Maverick, Teddy. You know what I'm picture that?
Oh,
How
yeah.
he's got the whole, like, club level. He has his plane just parked right there in the hangar. It'll be like that, but luxurious with a basketball court inside as well.
All right, I guess I'll just go out and...
just try.
What's the first thing
Buy
I'm
a lot
doing?
of
I'm
food.
going out to buy an obscenely expensive watch.
There you go.
Obscene.
A Rolly?
No, better than that.
What's the best?
Depends on what you're looking for. But
I want $1 million watch.
Oh, they have them, by the way.
Buying?
You got stuff that's one of one.
Yeah.
Probably a Patek Philippe.
Ooh. Patek Philippe, Machu Picchu.
Rapid fire number 3.
The AFC division leaders are the Patriots, the Colts, the Steelers, and the Chargers. Which of these teams do you think can win the Super Bowl?
None. Do you want me to say someone?
No, I'm just shocked.
That's
these are the 4
What'd you
teams.
pick, Teddy?
No,
None.
I'm saying these are the 4 teams. They're leading the conference, right? I mean, or the divisions.
I don't think the AFC gets a team to the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah, maybe can any of these teams get to the Super Bowl then? Any of those 4, do you think?
No.
Not win it, but just get there.
I don't think so.
Look, they all have stuff going for them, right? I mean, the Patriots are probably ahead of schedule. Drake May looks like he could be a real thing. The Colts are, head and shoulders above what everybody thought they were going to be.
Let's relax on the Bills. I mean, the Bills are 4-2.
Steelers have played absolute garbage up to this point. Now, they've beaten the garbage teams. Chargers, who'd they almost lose to this past weekend?
What was it? The Dolphins. Yeah, they just squeaked by the Dolphins.
Yeah.
29-27.
I'm not picking Jim Harbaugh to do anything.
No.
All right, so my answer is none.
Yeah, none.
Rapid fire number 4.
This week, Circleville, they're holding their annual pumpkin show. Is there a food item that you could really get behind as the main feature of a festival?
Yes, I feel like we in Central Ohio are missing the boat on something. All right? You have the rats they throw on the ice for the Panther games. You have the catfish. We saw it for the Preds game on opening night. We got octopus in Detroit. I think we need to have something to throw on the ice, something that defines us. And so I think we should throw giant cream puffs on the ice, a la Schmidt.
Schmitty's cream puffs?
Yes.
Oh,
and I think we should adopt.
What a mess that will make.
We should adopt the cream puff as the official dessert of Central Ohio. We should have a cream puff festival. All different puffs of different shapes and sizes. Flavors.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike, you tell me you wouldn't go to a cream puff fest?
They do.
Of course you would.
They do so many flavors there, too. And then the sky would be the limit for that. The best one that I ever had was the toffee cream puff. Oh, they put a little hard piece of toffee candy right on the top of that.
I haven't had it, but I'm wet.
Oh, my God. It was so good. Oh,
What's the matter, Ted?
It's great.
Is a ceiling leaking over there?
Yeah, it's wet. A little leak. Rapid fire number 5.
Today is National Dessert Day. What would you say is your current favorite dessert?
I'm on an big ice cream kick right now.
What flavor?
I told you about the Perry's ice cream, the brand, and there's a couple spots where you can get it.
Joshua Perry's?
Joshua Perry.
They put circus peanuts in every flavor?
They actually have the official Blue Jackets ice cream right now. It's called like a Fifth Line Crunch. It's like a sea salted caramel. It's got pretzel bits and chocolate bits and peanut bits in it.
I love bits.
Really crunchy.
I love gobs and
lots
bits
and lots of bits.
Chunks and all of it.
And then I had another one that was like a vanilla fudge swirl with some peanuts in it as well. Very, very good. I also just bought a good deal. I was in the club today, in there early too.
Sam's Club.
Drumsticks were on sale. I got a big box of the official drumsticks. Who can beat one of those? How do you beat a nice drum? You get home from school, they're individually wrapped. You see those smiling at you. Jack's going to have a good time when he gets home from school. He's going to see a freezer full of drumsticks. I guarantee
House
he's already
is going to be empty. He's got a freezer full of drumsticks.
And drumstick. Some good times ahead.
Oh, yeah. 14-year-old boy.
Good times ahead.
Just living life. That's right. What was my answer? Universal, warm, good chocolate chip cookie.
You make some cookies recently?
I did not.
Some cookies?
However, this weekend.
You are aware? What? This weekend?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing. I really got to pee.
Megan?
Really got to pee. Ryan Day flips a commit. Details next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got a 5-minute delay due to an accident that's blocking the 2 center lanes if you're on northbound 270 on that east outer belt after 161. Expect things to move slow from Morse Road. We also have stop-and-go traffic causing a 10-minute holdup on southbound 71 on the north side between 17th Avenue and I-70. This report is sponsored by Macy's Backstage. Macy's Backstage is a whole department inside your Macy's store where you can find the latest fall looks, all for under $30. With new arrivals every day, you never know what amazing deals you'll find. Don't wait. Find a location at macy'sbackstage.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Brought to you by Metal Supermarkets. Metal Supermarkets is your convenience store for metal. Visit Columbus at metalsupermarkets.com for all your metal needs.
Hey friends, Beamer here. In the spirit of Halloween, Awaken 180 is offering free consultations. Learn how scary fast and how scary easy losing weight can be. For mine, I brought all the questions, and in the end, Awaken 180 was an absolute no-brainer for me. Determine if Awaken 180 is right for you. The free consultations end October 31st. Reserve by phone only at 844-346-1800. For details and the number, visit awaken180weightloss.com. Scary easy with scary fast results.
Hi, I'm Rick Germain for Toyota West. And with over 600 new and pre-owned vehicles available, Toyota West at I-270 and Georgesville Road has the car you're looking for. And right now at Toyota West, take advantage of 0 down and 0 payments until 2026. And every pre-owned vehicle comes with a 72-hour exchange policy plus a 3-month warranty for qualified vehicles. Come see us at the Germain Auto Mall on Georgesville Road or get started today at ToyotaWest.com. Offer expires 10/31. No payments for deferred payment. Interest accrues at time of inception with approved credit.
If you have to army crawl into your garage because the door only opens partway, we are Deluxe Door Systems. For over 30 years, we've fixed awful garage doors. Straightforward, honest, and for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
Welcome to Tire Discounters. Oh, hiya, Phantom.
Mike, I think I saw a fox on my way in.
Oh, that was the Carfax Carfox. He was congratulating us on our Carfax Top-Rated Service Center Award.
I have always rated Tire Discounters at the very top.
Oh, thanks. So does Carfax. And not just for tires, but for all our services, too.
Alignment, brakes, shocks and struts, and more.
Yes, sir.
But, Mike, do you think people believe Carfax over me?
Well, you are the Phantom tire buyer.
Exactly.
It's been over 2 years since Bobby Carpenter had regenerative treatments at QC Kinetics. He needed relief from knee pain, but he wanted to avoid surgery.
I thought I might have to have my knee scoped. I had some injuries, some lingering pain from stuff that I had been dealing with from years of playing professional football, and things had kind of flared up again. I started talking to a friend of mine who's orthopedic, and he was like, well, try to avoid surgery if you can.
And you absolutely can avoid surgery. QC Kinetics provides patients with state-of-the-art regenerative treatments, orthobiologics from your own body that help heal and restore damaged, aching joints. And we'll let Bobby tell you about that.
It was all of a sudden that one day, a couple months later, I was here, let's go jog, let's try to see what I could do. And the more I did, I was pain-free with it, and it was actually a pretty remarkable process.
Before going under the knife, see if you're a candidate for non-surgical joint pain treatments at QC Kinetics. Call them today.
Call QC Kinetics, 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544. 380-208-4544.
Friday night can only mean one thing: the Capital Ford High School football game of the week.
This week, Bloom Carroll at Hamilton Township.
Live coverage starts Friday at 6:30. Your home of Friday Night Lights, The Fan.
Columbus, the Blue Jackets schedule is out. And you can lock in your seats with ticket plans starting at just 11 games. Don't miss a moment of the action. Visit BlueJackets.com.
At Retail Rush, you can find name brand products at unbeatable prices. We source products from big box stores and auction them online starting at $5. Get up to 90% off retail prices on home decor, lawn and garden, and more. Bid now at RetailRush.com.
Guys, you can feel your energy slipping away, losing what makes you you. It could be low testosterone. Take action now. Synergenics and Low T Center can help reclaim your energy with a quick and simple free T-test. Experienced providers increase your testosterone to the levels that are just right for you. Treatment is covered by most major insurance with affordable self-pay options available. The best you is waiting. Book your free T-test at trtmvp.com. That's TRTMVP.com.
Looking for bold flavors and award-winning spirits? High Bank Distillery is your destination for handcrafted cocktails, locally inspired dishes, and Whiskey War, the nationally recognized whiskey. Stop by their Grandview, Gahanna, and Westerville locations this week. Dine, drink, distill at High Bank.
Oh, hi, fellow hockey fan. Did you know that it's Blue Jackets week? Of course you did. Proud to be your home for the Jackets, the Fan.
If the authorities looked at their Instagram accounts, they'd be arrested immediately.
Daddy, what are you doing?
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Hey. I was going to say something I completely forgot.
I don't know.
If you work hard enough, you too can be a bad radio host.
You've been forgetting a lot today.
If you were listening earlier, you know what that means. If you weren't listening earlier, well, you can go to hell. Timmy,
Mikey?
Ryan Day flipping a recruit. Offensive tackle, 2026, three-star guy, Landry Breed.
That's it. You got it.
From he had committed to North Carolina State.
Menor guy, though.
In-state guy.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's flipped to Ohio State. He is listed at 6'5", 280. Says he has fantastic feet for his size, which gives him great lateral movement.
See, you gave, 6'5", 280? And
big feet.
From one of the tweets that I'm seeing from a recruiting analyst, Hayes Fawcett, he's 6'6", 315.
Well, how could that be so different?
That's a little bit different, right? I mean, I know, depending on when, a 24/7 Sports or when a rival's site grabbed the height and weight, there's a lot of growth, physical and developmental, that happens between the time these guys are juniors in high school and when they're ready to go on to their college. But obviously, the guy's got to have some incredible size to play the position, or else Ohio State, that would be a non-starter for them. But good in-state offensive lineman. This has been something that their new O-line coach, Tyler Bowen, has been on. You remember we were talking about him right from the get-go. As soon as he came here, he was instantly connecting with the players that he's recruiting. And you're seeing how the offensive line is playing this year in general. I know we'd like to see them improve a little bit in their run game, and I think that's going to happen eventually. But this is nice. Nice to see them flip somebody, get somebody from NC State. Why? I was talking about this with Jack before he went to school today, too. We were talking about the story in this kid and trying to learn as much about him as we could. And if you forget about, you're an offensive lineman, you might be wanting to go to one of those types of programs if you're able to, because of what? Early playing time? Is that really the only thing? But
he's also a three-star guy.
Three-star guy, so
we don't know if Ohio State had any interest in him previously.
But once they do, and that's the point I'm making, once Ohio State has interest in you, it's the in-state school, it's the Buckeyes. You look down the road here, you've already known what they do, but now in this NIL game, you're seeing what they're doing. Why would I want to go to NC State? Maybe I'm playing a year earlier or so than I would at Ohio State as far as playing time, but what are we going to win? 6, 7 games at NC State, maybe 8. You're not going to play in anything that's that fun. You're going to play in the Meineke Car Care Duke Mayo in your hair game, Pop-Tart Bowl. That's all you're ever going to get.
Combining 3 bowls into one.
Oh, and Cheez-It Bowl, Liberty, Bell.
All of it.
Pac Blue. Pacific Blue.
Pacific Blue? The Jessica Alba movie? Wasn't that the name of the movie?
Pacific Blue was the...
Blue Crush.
Blue Crush. Yeah, there
Pacific
was
a show on USA, wasn't it?
Blue Crush was a surf movie.
With Jessica Alba.
No, I don't know if that was Jessica Alba. That was the blonde, and I think she fell for an NFL player.
Into the something?
So, yeah, there is something. I know you're on the right track with the Jessica Alba.
Surf.
Yeah, Blue Crush.
Into the Blue.
You're right. And, yeah, Blue Crush, Kate Bosworth.
It's her and Paul Walker.
Yeah.
She's in a blue bikini on the cover.
That's a great duo.
Mm-hmm.
Paul Walker and Jessica Alba. Dear God.
Well, Paul Walker's dead now.
I miss Paul Walker.
Yeah?
I do.
You think about them often?
I do. I think about them, once a year or so.
All right, I got a little
good movies.
Little stat and a history lesson for you. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
The Chicago Bears beat the Commanders last night. They are the second team in history to win consecutive games by 1 point with the same final score. 25-24 is what they won.
That is some scoregami stuff.
Yeah, that's right. They've won 25-24 the past 2 weeks. The only other time this has happened came in 1926 when the Frankfurt Yellow Jackets won 7-6 against the Detroit Panthers and the Chicago Bears in consecutive weeks. I had to look up who the Frankfurt Yellow Jackets were.
Are you saying Frankfurt?
Frankfurt. F-O-R-D.
Okay.
Frankfurt.
Not Frankfurt, Kentucky. Okay.
No. And the answer is Frankfurt. I don't know if it still is, but it was a neighborhood in Philadelphia. Teams used to be named after neighborhoods on occasion.
Yeah.
This was a Philadelphia NFL team who actually won an NFL championship. What year did they win?
They were
1926.
1924 to 1931. They were a part of the National Football League.
They won a championship, 1926. So there you go, a little history lesson for you.
Yeah. Blue, yellow, and white, their jerseys.
In 1927, their head coach was a guy named Swede Youngstrom. How you doing, Swede?
Is that real?
I'm eye-tie.
Did you pull that out of your ass, or is that real?
Swede Youngstrom.
I see it. Right there, Punk Berryman. That's a football name from the 20s.
They had
Punk
4
Berryman.
head coaches in 1927. What the hell kind of year was that?
Well, it was a year of change.
4 head coaches in 1927.
There was some turmoil there. They were coming off the championship year. It wasn't going right.
Good old Swede.
Is there a photo of Swede?
No, Wiki doesn't have a photo of Swede.
Died in 1968.
Looks like he was a player coach in 1927 with the Yellow Jackets.
And there's their GM, Shep Royal.
3-time first-team All-Pro for Swede Youngstrom. 1922, 1923, 1924.
Then it says they're...
Consensus All-American in 1919. What did he play? Dartmouth.
Oh, Dartmouth. Mean school.
Mean Swede.
Oh, man. You see, running game coordinator in 1927, Ike Hilliard Sr.
Senior? No, it wouldn't be a senior.
That means the Ike of the Falcons is like a third generation Ike.
4, maybe.
Fourth generation.
It's not Ike Hilliard Sr., you moron. You had me going for a second. You've been hanging around me too long.
I guess I made it up.
It's almost like teams that are in a position to draft a quarterback first overall are stupid. We'll talk about them coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Slower traffic is causing about a 40-minute delay if you're on southbound 315 from Ackerman Road to Town Street. And we've got some more holdup due to a crash that's on the right shoulder of northbound 71 on the north side between 270 and Polaris Parkway. This report is sponsored by rfoundationspecialist.com. Protect your home with R&R Foundation Specialist. Family-owned, honest, and pressure-free. Get expert waterproofing, fair quotes, and smart advice that puts your home first. Visit rrfoundationspecialist.com. Your trusted local pros in foundation and waterproofing. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Enjoy rates lower than the national average, plus special rates on balance transfers with a Visa Platinum or Visa with Rewards credit card from BMI Federal Credit Union. Apply today at bmifcu.org/visa.
5 words no one wants to hear? You need a new roof. What do you do? Who do you call? How are you going to pay for it? Hey, it's Timmy Hall, and these are all questions that run through people's minds when they hear those 5 words. But if you pick up the phone and call Victor's Home Solutions, your new roof will be the easiest, most hassle-free home improvement project you'll ever do. Victor's has thousands of 5-star ratings for both customer service and high-quality installation. Plus, they offer a 50-year leak-free guarantee on every roof they install. And since no one wants to pay these high interest rates for a limited time, Victor's is offering 5-year, no-interest financing with minimum monthly payments for qualified buyers. So if you need a new roof, don't stress. Victor's Home Solutions has your back. It starts with a free 21-point roof inspection. It assesses the exact condition of your roof and what needs to be done next. Set up your inspection today. 866-VICTORS. That's 866-VICTORS or online at victors.com.
Hey, Central Ohio, it's Andrew from Home Team Solutions. And yes, we buy houses for cash the easy way. We've been buying houses for over 20 years and we've seen it all. Whether you've inherited a property, you're behind on payments, the house needs work, or just want to avoid the hassle of listing, we've got you covered. No repairs, no clean out, no stress, just a fair cash offer and you pick the closing date. We've helped hundreds of homeowners sell fast and hassle-free, and we're proud to have 5-star reviews all across Central Ohio and an A+ rating with the BBB. If you're ready to sell your house the easy way, call Home Team Solutions at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit us online at selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, and family-owned. Again, that's 614-962-SELL. 614-962-7355 or selltohometeam.com.
Bobcat Enterprises says thank you for your support as they celebrate 50 years of serving the construction industry. Established in 1975 in Cincinnati, Bobcat Enterprises has expanded to 9 stores to meet you where you are in Ohio, Kentucky, and Indiana. Find equipment for any construction project, including compact track loaders and excavators. Plus, Bobcat Enterprises rents compact equipment and attachments. Find current specials and locations at bobcatent.com or follow Bobcat Enterprises Inc. on Facebook. Bobcat Enterprises, 50 years working for you.
The number one problem we see at our clinic is delaying treatment. ED and low T can get worse.
Book your appointment right now. Call 614-300-7400. Prefer privacy? Book online in under 30 seconds at columbusmensclinic.com.
At our clinics, men's sexual health is the whole job. Look, I'm a normal guy too. I hate going to the doctor, but we've helped so many guys in here just like you. Even if pills have failed, our medical team is going to take the time to talk you through it. Same day in-house lab, and the treatments, well, they could change your life.
Your local medical team has your back. ED, low T, Peyronie's, size, and shape modeling. We tailor what works for you.
I'll get to the point. Can you imagine epic workouts and epic sex? Yeah, I said it.
A stronger you is closer than you think. We're available right now. Call 614-300-7400 or book in 30 seconds or less at columbusmensclinic.com. Columbus Men's Clinic. Making it happen.
Hey, Bobby Carpenter here with the Riverside Bank of Dublin Sports Money Report. Leadership is the thing that turns good teams into great teams. And it's not just having someone who's vocal in the locker room. It's about that person being able to back it up on the field. It's the same with business. Some of the best companies are born from great leaders who aren't afraid of getting their hands dirty. Chuck Moore, CEO, and Travis Sanders, president of Riverside Bank of Dublin, know a thing or two about that.
Thanks, Bobby. There's no substitute for doing the right thing, and often the hard thing in business. Managing the books, cash flow, and sales tracking are important, but not as important as developing a team.
Spot on, Chuck. All the great leaders you and I have had the opportunity to watch aren't afraid to jump in the field and get things done. That's the mentality we want around here, and that's what we strive for every day. We can all agree that greatness comes from work, leaders lead by example, and those two things will never change.
Tune in every day for the Riverside Bank of Dublin Sports Money Report. Visit their office at 6300 France Road in Dublin or online at riverside.bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. It's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Hit a home run for happy hour and ask your Twin Peaks girl about local specials on drafts, cocktails, shots, and more.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon, I'm Tyler Danberg. MLB playoffs continue tonight with Game 2 of the NLCS. The Dodgers visit the Brewers at 8:08. Yoshinobu Yamamoto starts for LA against Freddie Peralta from Milwaukee. NFL former Chargers head coach Mike McCoy will serve as the Titans interim head coach after Brian Callahan was fired Monday. Titans also parted ways with former Browns O-line coach Bill Callahan, Brian's father. Stat leaders through 6 weeks: LA's Matthew Stafford with 1,684 passing yards, Indy's Jonathan Taylor with 603 rushing yards, Seattle's Jackson Smith and Jigba with 696 receiving yards. NBA, Cleveland Cavaliers host the Detroit Pistons at 7 in their final preseason game. They're 0-3. This update sponsored by BMI Federal Credit Union. Enjoy rates lower than the national average, plus a special rate on balance transfers with a Visa Platinum or Visa with Rewards credit card. Breaking sports news when it happens to the Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
They refer to each other as stupid, so they must get along.
We fight a lot, but at the end of the day, it's okay, because we really do hate each other. Mm-hmm.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Timmy.
Mikey.
What are you doing for dinner tonight?
You know, I'm glad you asked because I left here last night and I was a little uneasy because I hadn't spoken with Sarah yet about the plan for dinner. It's just not a good frame of mind. It's not like we couldn't change our minds. I like having the ability to veer if someone speaks up and has a craving for something, because I'd like to be offered that opportunity. If I leave the show and we were talking about pizza, it was like, guys, we gotta stop and get pie tonight. Like, I'm all about it.
What if you were craving a nice sub sandwich? Your wife would veto that.
That's true.
Because you're not allowed to have sandwiches for dinner.
And that's not fair, because I would allow for Sarah or Jack to speak up and veer off of a dinner plan. But we wound up formulating something. We had a good meal, and then we set out the meals for the rest of the week too, which again, we can change them, but I like to have a plan. We had a plan last week, and it just took so much stress off. And I don't know what it is about dinner, but dinner is just one of the more enjoyable things and most stressful things that there is for an American family.
It shouldn't be stressful.
It shouldn't be, but I think when you have a family, you have kids, you have your budget, you're thinking about what you like what different kids in the family like, how many things are going to be interchangeable. Do you have a night of the week that is bound for something? You know, a lot of people have their pizza night or their Taco Tuesday, and they don't like to stray from that. So it was just nice to just come up with the idea on Monday. Here's what we're going to have tonight, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday, we'll go to high school football games, so we'll get whatever we want. Saturday, we can do whatever we want. It was nice. We had like 5 of the 7 days mapped out, and it was great. So last night, we had a little chicken tenders. We did a little honey lime recipe that I've been perfecting where...
you do grill them up?
I just cooked You got to put tons of heat on those tenders when you're throwing the honey and the lime in the pan. I pan fry them and then get the juices in that concoction to caramelize and kind of char up at the end of it. And then you can
the honey won't take long.
It doesn't take long. But you cook those tenders slow. And then when you're adding the honey and the lime, and we've got it, squeezed out, got it in the little measuring cup, and then you kind of pour it in and go nuts at the end when you're kind of putting abundance of heat on it, and it's so good. And then you drizzle the rest of it.
Let me give you a little
top
hack,
of the chicken.
A little weeknight hack. We did this when I was growing up. I continue to do it to this day. Like last night, we had leftovers because I had some leftover pasta. I'd made like a garlic buttery type of pasta.
Delicious.
Over the weekend. And you throw it in eggs.
Really?
We call it a frittata. Yes, just
that's
leftover.
what the frittata.
You got leftover chicken. You throw it in eggs. You can chop up an onion and a green pepper if you want to. Season that bad boy up.
Delicious.
Throw it in the oven, 400 degrees for 10 minutes, and there you go.
Yeah, we
got a little egg omelet there for you.
That's a good thing. We don't do. Sarah's dad always does the best breakfast casserole. It's not an overly involved dish, but man, does it. It's like a solid double, It's not a home run. It's not a Cal Raleigh 490-foot blast. It's a
Monday
double,
night.
It's a double
not
down the line.
Can be a home
run. Yeah, it might not get an RBI, but it leads off the inning, and it is damn good. It's got the egg, the cheese, and the breakfast sausage. If you want to get crazy, then fry up the bacon and do bacon and sausage in that, and just put it in one of those big glass Pyrex dishes, and boom, put it in the oven, and you're done.
I love a good casserole.
Yeah, hash browns in it too. You got to go with hash browns in the breakfast casserole, and that's good too.
We don't do enough casserole. I think there should be a restaurant out there, because it's always what's old is new and all that crap. You open up a restaurant, and it's just called casserole. Tuna casserole, breakfast casserole,
just a casserole restaurant.
Chicken pot pie casserole.
Oh, chicken pot pie, so good.
Yes, tater tot casserole.
Forgot about chicken pot pie. That's something that Sarah makes. I haven't seen that in a year.
You have an entire section of the menu where it's just hamburger helper. It's the entire section of the menu. You tell me that wouldn't be jam-packed every single night?
They're stumbling onto some favorites
Nostalgia?
here.
Absolutely.
How good is a hamburger helper?
I wasn't allowed to have it when I was a kid.
Why?
No, Mom would not allow hamburger helper. That's for families that don't cook.
You're cooking? It's good.
No. That was a slap in the face.
It's so easy,
so of
too.
course,
You just need the one large skillet. That's all you got.
Easy. You know what else it has? 5 days worth of sodium in it. And
So
it's
what?
great.
It's good.
When I first got my first apartment, I would make up the hamburger helper, and it would serve like 5, and I'd eat the entire skillet all myself. And then at 2 o'clock in the morning, I would wake up. My throat would be so dry from all the salt that I consumed. And I would just drink water like crazy. It was delicious.
They started coming up with all the different flavors, too, through the years, right? It was originally just the regular one. You'd have the
back when I was banging, it was just the one.
It was just a hamburger helper. And then they came and had like cheesy ranch burger. They had beef pasta. They had, they've got a cheesy Italian shells. Ooh, who can forget stroganoff? They've got a hamburger helper stroganoff. Chili mac, bacon cheeseburger is one that they came out with.
I'm telling
They've
you,
had
man.
a lot of flavors through the years.
Nostalgia restaurant, okay? You walk in, it's all like Formica tables and vinyl kitchen chairs.
You got pork and beans. That's got to be on the menu, too.
Absolutely.
Right?
One of the sides has to be rice-a-roni. That was another thing we were never allowed to eat.
Zatarans, too.
We didn't get rice-a-roni.
Oh.
That, too, was for the people who didn't cook.
The red beans and rice was also good. Also a solid choice.
I like a Zatarans.
Yeah, Zataran's really, really good. Just picture that guy playing the trumpet in the French Quarter.
Now, I said casserole, but would you do like other dishes? Like, how about a meatloaf? Would we do a meatloaf?
Yeah, I mean, you said casserole, but I think it could go more to just nostalgia. Like you're cooking up those meals that you remember having in the house. Like it was a mainstay.
How about this? Here's
dinner.
the tagline.
I want to know, like, people in the YouTube chat to tell me what, and on the burner phone as well. Why do I forget the number off the top of my head?
614-787-3093.
Thank you very much. So text us what, like, your top family meal as a kid was, and if you still cook it for your kids here today.
And the perk of going to this restaurant is it's like a home-cooked family meal, but your family's not there. Mom and Dad
who do you go?
aren't there.
Well, yeah, Mom and Dad aren't there, but your family now
your
is there.
family,
Yeah,
sure.
your family's there.
Presumably
Mom and Dad
you
are
like
cut
your
out.
family now,
Yeah.
but, Mom and Dad don't show up. Dad's not complaining about stuff.
The only fish that they serve is orange roughy. Why was that the only fish we ever had? We had orange roughy, and I loved it. That's what my mom served growing up. Maybe it was a cheap fish. I don't know. But it was delicious.
Can I tell you what my mom made that I actually grew to like? So, back in the 80s, it was, we just found out about cholesterol for the most part.
we
right?
just found out about it.
Some people didn't really understand saturated fats and cholesterol and this is good, this is bad.
Right, your trans fats and all that stuff.
All that crap. And so my dad had high cholesterol. And so my mom had to, in her mind, take everything that we ate and make it taste less good, right? Just make different versions of it. So instead of making meatballs on Sunday, she would make meatballs, the seasoning, the breadcrumbs, all that crap that you put in meatballs, except she would use canned tuna. And it was tuna balls. And if anybody else were to sit down and eat them,
like Sun-Kissed canned tuna?
Sun-Kissed is the drink. Star-Kissed is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Sun-Kissed is an orange drink.
Throw a little Sun-Kissed in that.
Probably make it better.
Put a little orange
But
tang
I
to
grew
it.
to actually really like these tuna balls. And I remember one of the first meals that I brought Kristen home to meet my parents. My mom said, "What do you want for dinner?" And I requested tuna balls because I don't get them anymore.
And she would cook those up?
She'd cook them up just like meatballs. She'd fry them up in the pan with some olive oil and then serve it with tomato sauce and pasta. And
I bet that's pretty good.
If you like tuna.
Yeah, I bet
which
that's
my
pretty
wife
good.
does not like canned tuna.
Oh, Sarah gaga for tuna.
I love a canned tuna.
Loves tuna.
I think a tuna
every
sandwich,
day.
a good tuna sandwich is one of the most underrated things in the world.
Yeah.
Now, you don't because it's got mayonnaise in it and you're a communist.
I'm indifferent about tuna. Like, I can eat tuna out of the can and be fine with it. Or the packeted stuff for like a cheap, quick little lunch. Throw it on a sandwich or whatever.
But you don't put mayonnaise on it.
No, I don't. I'll tell you this, though.
You
because
just raw dog the tuna?
I'll tell you about mayo. I don't have as much disdain for it as you might think, because I really just don't appreciate gobs and gobs of plain mayonnaise. As soon as you start cutting it into other concoctions,
you can tolerate
it becomes better. There's a smoothness to it that when you add ketchup, and then it becomes. I didn't think I liked the fry sauce because mayo was in it, and I stayed away. There were also some other things going on in my life when I was, plucked and forced to move to Utah. So I was, young Timmy and wondering what was going on, and my neighbors didn't like me, and I thought it was because they were Mormon and I wasn't.
Teddy, we're going down this rabbit hole now.
Yeah. The whites just didn't want to talk to Timmy. No, little Virginia boy moving out to Utah. Let's be enemies with him.
The whites.
That was their name. The family's
I thought
name.
we were talking about a race. The race. Oh, the white people didn't like Timmy.
Yeah. The whole state of Utah. Yes, the whites, and then the whites that were my neighbors next door.
There was the whites, and then Karl Malone.
But that's right. And Deshaun Stevenson and. Some Thurl
what I'm
Bailey.
saying is you played for the Jazz.
Yeah, the Jazz. So Crown Burgers, you've heard me talk about plenty of times.
We got to take a break.
Their fry sauce, never liked it, but it's okay.
It's delicious. It's delicious.
Good.
Love a fry
It's good.
sauce. What did I tease? We didn't get to it.
Being
being a first-round quarterback is bad, right?
Yeah.
I don't really care. All right, I guess we'll do it. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got a 10-minute holdup on westbound 670 from Leonard Avenue to 315, and you're looking at about a 20-minute slowdown on northbound 71 on the north side between East Broad Street and North Broadway. This report is sponsored by Aleve. Life doesn't wait, and neither should you. Aleve can help you deal with pain less throughout your day. With just one pill, Aleve lasts up to 12 hours. Don't let those aches and pains hold you back from doing what's important to you. Use as directed. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Victor's Home Solutions. Schedule your free 21-point roof and window inspection today at victors.com.
Great Lakes Hyundai, the savings are so good.
Just announced. Get 0% financing for 60 months on all 2025 Tucson and Tucson hybrids. Columbus or Dublin or glakeshyundai.com with approved credit ends 11-3.
In the spirit of Halloween, spooky, Awaken 180 is offering free consultation all month long. Find out how scary fast you'll lose the weight for free. Call 844-346-1800.
At Baths R Us, we believe home improvement is life improvement, and that starts with a team who brings your vision to life. Our installers aren't just skilled, they're experts.
This is who we are. This is what we do all day, every day.
Right now, get $1,500 off a shower or tub replacement or $3,000 off a full bathroom remodel. Plus, low to no monthly payments. Call 380-225-BATH to schedule your free estimate or go to bathsrus.com. 380-225-2284. Baths R Us, where dreams soak in.
I need a small order of sheet metal to repair something in the shop. It's not much, but can you help me out?
At Metal Supermarkets, no order is too small.
Wait, really?
Yep.
What about small home projects?
Yep.
For a car I'm working on?
Yep.
Any kind of metal?
Yep.
Cut to size?
Yep.
With no minimum order?
Yep.
How about 1,000 cut pieces of aluminum flat bar?
Yep. Choose from over 8,000 types, shapes, and grades of metal in any quantity you need. And yes, we're serious. Any metal, any size, ready fast. Locally owned on Wilson Road.
You know me, when it comes to big moments like popping the question, I always say, I've got a guy. That guy is Bob Capace at Worthington Jewelers.
Thanks, Common Man. Right now, it's our fall bridal sale. Buy one, get one 50% off. Engagement rings, wedding bands, wedding jewelry. We've got it all.
If you want sparkle, you want quality, and you want to save big, trust me, I've got a guy.
That's me. Come see us at Worthington Jewelers.
Worthington Jewelers.
Where Columbus gets engaged.
Hey, Central Ohio, it's Andrew from Home Team Solutions. And yes, we buy houses for cash the easy way. We've been buying houses for over 20 years, and we've seen it all. Whether you've inherited a property, you're behind on payments, the house needs work, or just want to avoid the hassle of listing, we've got you covered. No repairs, no clean out, no stress, just a fair cash offer, and you pick the closing date. We've helped hundreds of homeowners sell fast and hassle-free, and we're proud to have 5-star reviews all across Central Ohio and an A+ rating with the BBB. If you're ready to sell your house the easy way, call Home Team Solutions at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit us online at selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, and family-owned. Again, that's 614-962-SELL. 614-962-7355 or selltohometeam.com.
All your favorite and least favorite fan shows are available wherever you get your podcasts. Just type in 971 The Fan to the search bar and hit that subscribe button. It's free.
We're the land of the free and the home of the sunburnt, freckled fat guy.
Do it now.
Helping a new driver get ready for their road test? Here's a convenient new way to make the most of your 50 hours of required practice driving time. The Road Ready Ohio app, available now at no cost to new drivers and their families. Road Ready Ohio keeps track of your driving experience together, providing feedback and safe driving tips. It even generates the documentation you need for the Ohio BMV. The Road Ready Ohio app, free to download in the Apple and Google App Stores.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy real estate as is, fast for cash. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family. I even buy my tenants won't pay me the rent houses. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
Eggland's Best. The only eggs with more fresh and delicious taste, plus superior nutrition. Eggland's Best. Better taste, better nutrition, better eggs.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
A little breezy out there, but blue skies and mild and dry on this Tuesday. Temperatures in the low 70s. Down to around 50 by Wednesday morning. Mainly clear skies and light winds. After a cool start, a pleasant finish. We'll see a few midday clouds, but end the day with some sunshine, back around 70 degrees. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
The only show that can bring a dead queen back to life. This is Common Man and Timmy.
We're talking about casseroles in the last segment. I think casseroles get a bad rap. I think there should be a restaurant called Casserole with a bunch of classics from your past. You know, it's the ultimate casserole. Lasagna.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, lasagna is the ultimate casserole.
You don't really think of lasagna
but
as a casserole.
It's a layered, baked dish.
Yeah.
Gooey.
Yeah.
Cheesy.
I like them with as many layers as possible. I like a 72-layer lasagna. Don't you?
Like Guy's place has that.
Yep.
Scioto Downs.
The more the merrier. I need thin, microscopic layers of lasagna.
I do make a good lasagna.
Yeah.
Come over, I'll make you some lasagna.
I want some lasagna. I would say you brought up chicken pot pie in that last segment. I haven't been able to stop thinking about it. That is such a quick and easy thing to make.
You know who's got a good chicken pot pie? Costco.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just a frozen
giant
one?
No, it's not frozen. It's fresh. It's giant. They take the leftover rotisserie chicken that they don't sell, and they make it, and they make the pie crust.
Get out of here.
They lattice the top of the pie crust. It's delicious, and it's huge. If you got a huge family, go to town on that thing.
It is so good. It is one of those meals, though. It feels right to only have it as a seasonal thing. Like we talk about seasonal things, like with the pumpkins, and you think it should be all year.
Comforting, hearty.
It's got to be in the 50s. It's got to be highs in the 50s. There's a few items like that. I don't like to have my first pot of chili, my first batch of chili, until the highs are in the 50s and it's cloudy.
So you haven't made any chili yet?
No, God, no. I got to wait. I got to wait for the chili.
Now, the temperature didn't match it, but I did like the mood outside this morning. It was like Hound of the Baskervilles.
Yes.
Foggy.
Yes. It was like the game. It was like the Redskins-Bears game, the Commanders-Bears game last night.
Stop being racist.
Stop it. Get out of here.
Commanders!
Get out of here. Their uniforms suck. I'm
tired
of
looking
looking
the
at them.
alternates.
They suck too.
That was the black alternates.
They're terrible.
I didn't think they were that bad. I kind of like the numbers on the side of the helmet.
Numbers on a helmet is a classic look, but they have uniforms. You just had to change the name. Why did anything about their uniform, kit, color scheme, why did any of it have to change? Why don't you ask any fans? What if they switch up your Bears stuff? Bears uniforms are iconic. They make you wear
that stuff.
They make you wear the orange crap every now and then.
They wear orange helmets on occasion.
Yeah,
they do that crap.
You got to watch the team last night, though. You got to see those beautiful, iconic navy blue.
It's great.
It is great.
Yeah, it was
you won.
great.
You're 3-2.
I won because your team just gave it away.
Man.
You look at Caleb Williams' numbers, too, and they look great, even though all his yardage came from screen passes and junk plays.
DeAndre Swift getting to the outside because the Commanders can't tackle.
DJ Moore's in the
edge.
hospital, for God's sake.
Well, the Commanders had no receivers.
Debo played?
Penny Lane was playing.
Penny Lane is in my ear. You have McCaffrey. McCaffrey.
It's the sucky McCaffrey.
Debo.
It's the worst McCaffrey.
No, Fran's the worst McCaffrey.
Fran McCaffrey.
Fran McCaffrey's
He's
the worst.
no relations.
Doesn't matter.
He's no relations.
If we're talking McCaffrey's, Fran, what a piece of crap he was.
Where is Fran in his curvy glasses?
Dead.
Where is he?
He's at home counting his money.
He's got to get a job, right?
Why? He made millions of dollars. Maybe he's actually a sane person and says, I can sit home now.
Nobody's sane. Could you imagine being James Franklin and just wanting to go back and coach football?
Is McCaffrey's son still dating Caitlin Clark?
Wait. Oh, Fran's son.
Fran McCaffrey's son.
I think so. Last I heard,
Caitlin Clark boyfriend or possibly fiance.
Is in my
Connor McCaffrey, a former Iowa basketball player. He's smart. MFer, that's right.
What?
You're smart.
Why is he smart?
I'm saying you are smart for knowing that off the top of your head.
Get out of here. Here, I guess I got to pay off on this stupid tease. I saw this tweet today. The last 4 quarterbacks taken first overall have seen their first head coach fired during their rookie season. 2021, Trevor Lawrence and Urban Meyer didn't make the season.
That's right.
2023, Bryce Young and Frank Reich didn't make the season. 2024, Caleb Williams and Matt Eberflus, who's now fixing the Cowboy defense, Teddy. You're welcome, by the way.
Thanks. Yeah, he's fantastic.
And 2025, Cam Ward and Brian Callahan.
Yes.
Which one? Cam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They suck. Were you watching any of that, like Titans Raiders game on Red Zone? Or
I missed that one too.
Every time it popped up on the screen, I just yelled.
Can I tell you something? There's no
Disgusting.
way it could be worse than that Sunday morning London game.
Worst game
between the Jets and the Broncos.
There
was one of the worst games I ever saw.
There is a game. Maybe you have like little memories like this where little dots are connected. My pop-pop was in town. They would visit. He was great. They would visit maybe 1 or 2 times a year. They were in town, so we'd watch a football game together.
Pop ever give you some sucking candy?
Pop-up had lots of sucking candies.
Sucking candy in the like a Werther's. Give it to you.
They had the conversion van. Oh, and it was cool at the time. It was actually cool to have the conversion van.
In my mind, the conversion van is think you're gay, and then they bring you into the van.
This was like the swanked out. It's the living room on wheels with a view. They had like the sconced lights
Timmy,
that went on
not
the
gay.
top.
Get in the van. We'll change your mind.
They actually, it got robbed too because it was so cool. It was at the Potomac Mills Mall where my mom worked at the Casual Male Big and Tall, and it got broken into, and the bastards took the TV.
Oh, man.
They took the TV
Those
right out of
bastards.
it. But what I was saying, he was in town. We're watching this game. It was Sunday night football. It was Bears and Saints. The quarterback matchup was Rick Meyer and Heath Schuler.
Oh, yuck.
We were...
Yuck!
I was so young. I was still kind of picking things up about the game, but I could tell my dad and my pop-up, they knew how sucky these teams were and how bad the quarterbacks were. Heath Schuler was brought in to be the the next guy for Washington when I was a kid.
Who was coaching the Saints
They tried to follow him up from the Mark Rippon era.
Was that Ditka?
It could have been Ditka. Maybe it was even before Ditka. Might have been one of the Mora teams. Because it went bad for him there. Wasn't Jim Mora with the Saints?
Yes.
Maybe when Steve Walsh was quarterback there as well. And it had to have been maybe after that, and their quarterback situation was spinning. But it was just the worst game. They were missing their receivers by 5 yards, 10 yards, just dirting footballs. It was gross. And that Sunday morning game, I ran to the golf course.
You ran away.
It was halftime. I ran to the course. I didn't even have a tee time.
I ran for my life.
I just got the hell out of there.
Get me to the conversion van.
Send me to Yorkie.
A college football team has a tortilla problem. Details next. 2 minutes from now. Don't go anywhere. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Traffic is slowing down due to an accident that's on East Broad Street near Noah Bixby Road. And you're looking at almost an hour slowdown due to some stop-and-go traffic on southbound 315 from Lane Avenue to I-70. This report is sponsored by Aleve. Life doesn't wait, and neither should you. Aleve can help you deal with pain less throughout your day. With just one pill, Aleve lasts up to 12 hours. Don't let those aches and pains hold you back from doing what's important to you. Use as directed. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Whiskey War by High Bank Distillery. Drink local. Drink High Bank.
Great Lakes Hyundai. The savings are so good.
Now at Great Lakes Hyundai, lease a new 2026 Hyundai Tucson SE for just $189 a month. You heard it, $189. Plus get owner assurance and America's best warranty. 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage. Only at Great Lakes Hyundai, Columbus or Dublin, or glakeshyundai.com.
GLakesHyundai.com.
With approved credit, $39.95 down plus taxes, fees, first month payment, 10 miles per year, ends 11/3.
The number one problem we see at our clinic is delaying treatment. ED and low T can get worse.
Book your appointment right now. Call 614-300-7400. Prefer privacy? Book online in under 30 seconds at columbusmensclinic.com.
At our clinics, men's sexual health is the whole job. Look, I'm a normal guy too. I hate going to the doctor, but we've helped so many guys in here just like you. Even if pills have failed, our medical team is going to take the time to talk you through it. Same day in-house lab, and the treatments, well, they could change your life.
Your local medical team has your back. ED, low T, Peyronie's, size and shape modeling. We tailor what works for you.
I'll get to the point. Can you imagine epic workouts and epic sex? Yeah, I said it.
A stronger you is closer than you think. We're available right now. Call 614-300-7400 or book in 30 seconds or less at columbusmensclinic.com. Columbus Men's Clinic, making it happen.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by Hinderer Motorsports. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
A show with copious amounts of fart sounds. Emphasis on copious.
Oh no, I got a fart, but I don't know which way to lean.
This is Man and Timmy.
Mike, Big 12 football fan bases were making the rounds a little bit over the weekend. Did we mention Colorado maybe briefly, how they stormed the field after a nice win over Iowa State?
Colorado? Or?
No.
Colorado.
I said what I said.
Colorado.
Yeah. That was dumb. You're not storming the field when you beat Iowa State, because when you do, you have reduced yourselves, and I know from experience, to bum status.
That's what Kansas did.
I went to Kansas, and we didn't beat anybody. So whenever we won a game, we like to go out onto the field and possibly have some fun and try to take the goalposts. I remember an Iowa State game, and everybody rushed the field for that. So you are bums if you do that, and you don't want to be there. Another Big 12 fan base was making the rounds here. I did not know that this was a thing. I did not know that this was a tradition. But I think, national college football fans are going to get to know Texas Tech a little bit more as they rise in the polls.
Well,
they got all the money.
The billionaire guy who funds everything.
That's right. And apparently, they've got plenty of money for flour tortillas. They like their tortillas at Texas Tech.
I like a tortilla.
I love a tortilla.
You prefer the flour or the corn tortilla?
I like the flour. I like the flour, but
Depends what I'm eating.
A double-decker taco is not something that should ever leave the Taco Bell menu. I mean, you throw a hard-shell taco inside the soft
Mexican
shell taco.
street
That's
tacos
good.
with the soft corn tortillas.
Yeah.
Ooh, Ocho.
You are right. You are right. The soft corn tortilla is tremendous, but the flour tortilla also really good if you're just getting the store brand. They're fun for a snack, even if you're not, having a taco or anything, or a quesadilla.
Tim
but at
here
Texas
for
Tech,
tortillas.
At Texas
tortillas.
Tech,
They're fun for a snack. Go get yourself a Mission tortillas.
Yes. Mission.
Very good.
Mission is the tortilla.
Timmy here for a snack.
For your family. They come in a 10-pack. They come in a 20-pack.
Who's just having
Taco
tortillas
size
as a snack?
or fajita
what
size.
What a sad snack that is. Maybe put
it's
some
delicious.
cheese on that and make yourself a little microwave quesadilla.
That's
Do that.
good too. That's good too. But if you need something quick, middle of the night, grab a little flour tortilla, head on back to bed. There you go, Sonny Jim.
Get in the conversion van.
At Texas Tech, they chuck the tortillas all over the place. They
Why?
throw them. They just chuck them down to the field. And they bring hundreds, thousands of tortillas.
The waste of tortillas.
Oh, it's a tremendous waste of tortillas. But here's the thing.
Waste of masa.
The Texas Tech coach, that's Joey McGuire, he doesn't like it. He's been on this for a while now. He has been voicing his displeasure with this. And now, I mean, shocker that they had to come up with a rule in the Big 12 to not throw stuff on the field. But it cost them 30 yards of penalties in this Kansas game. But they beat the crap out of Kansas. It was fine.
So what?
It was
you
actually
don't want to give up 30 yards of
No.
anything.
Because if it comes into a game where it matters, they beat up on Kansas. It was 42-17. But afterwards, Lance Leipold, and people were kind of saying, like, shut up, Lance. Like, you guys suck. You're going to complain about tortillas being thrown on the field. He claims that a pocket knife was thrown out there, too. Like, with the tortillas, no one's really verified that. But you could see Lance really getting in McGuire's face. And McGuire was kind of like, I know, it sucks. He's like, he didn't say that. I'm paraphrasing. Like, I don't like it either. Like, what do you want me to do? Go and stop all the fans from throwing tortillas? I've been talking about this every single week. They won't stop. So that's something that they do. McGuire hates it. Lance Leipold and him didn't come to blows, but they're very pissed off at one another over the tortilla throwing situation.
Is it Leipold or Leopold?
Leipold. Yeah.
I picture him wearing green tights and frolicking.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
Like a Peter Pan type. Right, Teddy?
He doesn't
You know what I'm
look-
talking about.
Yeah, it sounds like
Just
it.
that
yeah.
name.
Definitely.
I am Lance Leipold. Boop, 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 boop.
Like he should be in a Monty Python movie or something. He
Or
kind of
like Robin Hood.
He kind of has a Tom Coughlin vibe going on. If
Red
you Google-
nose?
No, yeah. He's kind of red. He's losing his hair, but he's just a 61-year-old grizzled football coach that's trying to turn around a crappy program. And he's got them. They're okay, but Kansas is 4-3. They got to win the Kansas State game coming
Hi,
up.
I'm Lance. I'm frolicking.
I got hit in the face.
Pipe and they come out to the brand new piping from the pipe, which will work. It's a good pipe.
What is that bit?
Guns.
What is that Dana Carvey bit?
That's from Dana Carvey's show.
Just from the show?
He was the Pied Piper for, was it Waco and like David Koresh?
Oh no!
trying to lure them out. Something like that.
How many years was that show on? Did he do
Not
like
even
one season?
even one.
Yeah.
Got pulled halfway through.
How many SNL characters tried to do a sketch show like that aside from SNL, and it just didn't last? Norm, I think, had a couple
Norm
of
did a
iterations.
sketch show?
I think Norm did he had a sitcom, didn't he?
Yeah, it's called Norm.
Norm. It was just called Norm. And then he did something called The Sports Show, which was...
I don't remember that at all.
Him kind of bringing back his Weekend Update moniker, and it was just sort of themed to sports, but it was obviously comedy, and he was just doing his thing. He was doing his act.
Where's Dana Carvey's show streaming? It has to be somewhere. But if you have not watched it, it is just total nonsense. And the talent that's on that show, Steve Carell, Stephen Colbert.
Okay, yeah.
Obviously Dana Carvey. Who am I missing? Somebody else. Was Louis C.K. on that show too? Am I making that up?
It says, I'm trying to see like what streaming it's on. Fubo, maybe?
Fubo.
Watch now. Subscription requires with add-ons.
Fubo. Hey, Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin has some comments about the Browns trading away Flacco, Mike Kracko.
Yeah, he does.
He says, to be honest, it was shocking to me. Andrew Barry must be a lot smarter than me or us because it doesn't make sense to me to trade a quarterback that you think enough of to make your opening day starter to a division opponent that's hurting in that area. But that's just my personal feelings. I'm surprised that Tomlin is being so upfront about this. He's not normally that type of guy. He's just confused. Now, Mike Tomlin may have overstayed his welcome. The Steelers have had teams in the past that have just sort of been around, and then they find their way into the playoffs, but we're really no realistic chance to do anything in the playoffs. But one thing Mike Tomlin is not familiar with is coaching a team that is going absolutely nowhere.
Right.
Okay.
And you have to
He's
get into
not
the
used to
mindset.
that. Right, exactly.
You have to get into the mindset of the Browns and the Bengals.
Why would you trade your opening day quarterback? Because
he asked. That's why.
He old ass, your team ass, Browns. He's of no use to you anymore. It doesn't matter if he goes to Cincinnati because we ass. Tomlin doesn't understand that concept.
It means nothing.
Because when Tomlin has an ass team, they're 8-8.
Right.
Or 8-9, whatever the hell it is. 9-8.
And they go to the playoffs.
That's Tomlin's version of ass.
Right.
Stefanski's version of ass is 2 wins.
1 win, 2 wins. And I'm looking for a new job. So sure, let's trade away Joe Flacco. We drafted 2 rookie quarterbacks, so we've got a starter and a backup if we need to go. I mean, this has certainly turned into a year for Cleveland where you just want to find out if you have anything with these quarterbacks. If Dylan Gabriel turns out to suck 5 games from now, then you go to Shedeur Sanders and you likely see how much he sucks. That's what it's going to be for Cleveland. Yeah, I know. It was a little surprising to see how upset. Who's
almost offended by it.
It's a 40-year-old quarterback who will be done forever at the end of this year.
Lamar Jackson. Well, good news. They're not. They're trading Joe Flacco.
Joe 40-year-old Flacco, Mike Kracko. Come on, man. What are you talking about?
Teddy, how you doing over there? Good?
I'm still doing good, Mike.
Who won our tickets, Teddy? Our Blue Jackets tickets.
You wouldn't believe who won. It was somebody in the chat.
Somebody in the chat? They shouldn't be eligible. They almost work here.
Well, I can't help it. I just answer the phones, and one of those guys, dad kind of guys, won the tickets.
Was anybody in the chat giving me any good examples of
Downtown
family dinners
Dad
or
won the
casseroles that they had?
tickets.
Oh, Downtown Dad.
Yeah.
Okay, good for DTD.
Flacco, my Kracko.
There's a big debate now whether lasagna is a casserole.
They said AI says it is.
I say it is.
But do you believe AI?
Yeah, I mean, how is it not a casserole?
I've never thought of it as a casserole until you just said that.
It's a bunch of crap.
I wouldn't have thought of it as a casserole.
Put together, layered together, and baked in the oven.
Okay, I'll
It's
give
a
it to you.
casserole.
I'll give it to you. You're not going to be one of the hot dogs a sandwich guy, though, right? Hot dog a sandwich.
Well, I was staunchly anti hot dog a sandwich, but T-Bone,
It's its own genre.
T-Bone sort of changed my mind on that.
Did he? Good.
Yeah.
Good. He should have. It's a hot dog. It's a hot dog. That's all it is.
No, it's a hot dog sandwich. He changed my mind to the part that it's a sandwich.
Oh, wait, he did?
Yeah, because I was, no, it's not a sandwich. And then he changed my mind. He put together a good argument.
No. The only argument you need is that Bone was trying to get you to agree with him. Come back to my side. It's a hot dog. It's not a sandwich.
But his
just a hot dog.
His
It is
argument
what it
was,
is.
when you have a sausage on a roll, right?
Okay.
Like an Italian sausage, what?
That's not a hot dog.
Give me an Italian, but it's still an encased meat product.
Okay.
In a bun.
But a hot dog is not that. It is a very, very rudimentary, elementary version of one of those encased meats. It's just a tiny little store-processed meat rocket designed for quick dinners and ball games. It's just is what it is. It's a hot dog. You'd be a lunatic to refer to that as a sandwich.
And never hear you say meat rocket again.
How about a little glizzy?
No.
Hey, a little glizzy there.
Back page coming up. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
I agree. Hot dogs are not sandwiches. But watch for some slowdown due to an accident that's blocking the right lane on eastbound 670 at Cleveland Avenue. We also have a disabled vehicle that's blocking the right lane on southbound 71 on the south side between I-70 and Greenlawn Avenue, causing traffic to back up. This report is sponsored by Aleve. Life doesn't wait, and neither should you. Aleve can help you deal with pain less throughout your day. With just one pill, Aleve lasts up to 12 hours. Don't let those aches and pains hold you back from doing what's important to you. Use as directed. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by The Waterworks and Header Plumbing, Drain, Heating, and Cooling. Together to serve you better. Schedule today at thewaterworks.com.
This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health, where we've successfully treated thousands of men for low testosterone and helped them feel like their old selves again. Please take a moment and listen to how we helped Tom.
Hi, my name's Tom. I've been a patient at Tri-State Men's Health, and I'm being treated for low testosterone. I didn't really notice the issue of just the energy and feeling slow in the middle of the day and waking up feeling as if I hadn't even gone to bed. When I walked into Tri-State Men's Health, I was extremely impressed from the get-go with the results of the treatment. I wake up in the morning now with clarity. I have had more energy in working out. I definitely have increased my strength. I would say that if there are men out there who experience some of the same problems that I did with inability to sleep well and waking up without feeling refreshed and having your energy flagging throughout the day, go see Tri-State Men's Health. It's changed my life and it'll change yours too.
Thanks, Tom. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com.
Hey friends, Beamer here. In the spirit of Halloween, Awaken 180 is offering free consultations. Learn how scary fast and how scary easy losing weight can be. For mine, I brought all the questions, and in the end, Awaken 180 was an absolute no-brainer for me. Determine if Awaken 180 is right for you. The free consultations end October 31st. Reserve by phone only at 844-346-1800. For details and the number, visit awaken180weightloss.com. Scary easy with scary fast results.
My advisor at Plant Moran Wealth Management knows my definition of wealthy. Rescue animals. Everywhere. So, my husband and I bought property and opened a sanctuary. It's our happy place. And from the sound of it, it's their happy place too.
You have your own personal definition of wealthy. Plant Moran Wealth Management knows it takes a personal approach to get you there. Experience the difference with Plant Moran Wealth Management. Book a consultation today.
At Giant Eagle, we're focused on quality, freshness, and all your favorites. Because meals bring us together. Because recipes keep traditions alive. Because the right ingredients make it or break it. Because being part of the neighborhood matters. Because what we pick up at the store is what we bring into our lives. At Giant Eagle, we're always going for better to bring you the best. Because it matters.
Hi, I'm Rick Germain for Toyota West. And with over 600 new and pre-owned vehicles available, Toyota West at I-270 and Georgesville Road has the car you're looking for. And right now at Toyota West, take advantage of 0 down and 0 payments until 2026. And every pre-owned vehicle comes with a 72-hour exchange policy plus a 3-month warranty for qualified vehicles. Come see us at the Germain Auto Mall on Georgesville Road or get started today at ToyotaWest.com. Offer expires 10/31. No payments for deferred payment. Interest accrues at time of inception with approved credit.
Did you know Austin and Berm host a show at Roosters? And did you know that Roosters is giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences? Tickets, sideline passes, trips to a postseason game, and more. Register today at roosterswings.com.
5 words no one wants to hear? You need a new roof. What do you do? Who do you call? How are you going to pay for it? Hey, it's Timmy Hall, and these are all questions that run through people's minds when they hear those 5 words. But if you pick up the phone and call Victor's Home Solutions, your new roof will be the easiest, most hassle-free home improvement project you'll ever do. Victor's has thousands of 5-star ratings for both customer service and high-quality installation. Plus, they offer a 50-year leak-free guarantee on every roof they install. And since no one wants to pay these high interest rates for a limited time, Victor's is offering 5-year no-interest financing with minimum monthly payments for qualified buyers. So if you need a new roof, don't stress. Victor's Home Solutions has your back. It starts with a free 21-point roof inspection. It assesses the exact condition of your roof and what needs to be done next. Set up your inspection today. 866-VICTORS. That's 866-VICTORS or online at victors.com.
Would you enjoy watching a football game if the officials were paid a bonus for every flag they threw?
Or a basketball game where the refs got paid for every foul they called? Okay, how about hiring a furnace and AC company that pays its technicians by the number of parts they can sell you? Hi, this is Dennis, president of Care Heating and Cooling, and today, this is how many companies operate. They call it performance pay, and it rewards technicians by paying them more for billing you more. Why is this bad? Because it abuses your trust in a technician to be treated fairly and honestly. At Care, we've been family-owned for 31 years and have always paid our technicians by the hour for repairs. We'll show you exactly what needs to be fixed and why, and give you our low upfront costs before we start. And unlike other companies, our technicians will never be rewarded for throwing more flags. Our Central Ohio-based staff is here for you 7 days a week. Care Heating and Cooling. Book an appointment online at careheatingandcooling.com or call us at 1-800-COOLING. When you need a company you can trust.
We're running around shirtless because hockey is back. It's Blue Jackets Week. Proud to be your flagship home for Jackets hockey. The Fan.
Buckeye Roundtable coming up at the top of the hour. A special Tuesday night edition. Skip Mossick, Paul Keels, Jim Lachey, Ryan Day will join the show. If you want 2 hours of Ohio State football conversation, well, good news. Buckeye Roundtable's here for you.
Yeah.
Timmy, can we talk about the Pfister Hotel?
Yeah, I saw that too. This is the haunted hotel that's up there in Milwaukee, right?
It's known to be haunted, but baseball teams stay there because
Right.
it's like the only nice hotel in Milwaukee.
The Doug Pfister Hotel.
Sure. And I guess there are some players' wives, like Dodgers players' wives, that refuse to stay at the Pfister. Reports are that Dodgers players are saying the lights are going on and off and there are footsteps. This can be explained away by them turning the lights on and off and them being in a hotel hearing footsteps. I don't know, man.
Footsteps and lights going on and off. That is pretty basic stuff when you're talking about hotel etiquette. I mean,
if you see like a dead woman in the tub
even at 3 o'clock in the morning, there could be
then
someone
it's a
that got up.
conversation.
Right.
I hear footsteps. You're in a hotel.
If you've got some shining stuff happening,
Yeah,
where
there's
like
girls on
blood-
tricycles in the
blood
hallway.
starts pouring through the hallway, and you have to run away from it. You're swimming. Yeah, I guess Teoscar Hernandez's wife is not going to stay there anymore, refusing to stay there. So they're going to have to go and find another place to stay. Speaking of him, we have to hit on this. This is what's so great about baseball is still, after all these years, we say that, right? We've been playing this game for 135 years plus, and there are still things that can happen in a ball game where you say, man, how the hell did that happen? Has that ever happened before?
Oh, the double play?
There was an 8-6-2 double play that is basically, I was following someone on social media that is signals themselves as a scorekeeper, like loves keeping score, does that for major league games and different games. So it's a grounded into a double play is what that goes down as. Grounding into a double play for Max Muncy.
Ridiculous.
Who hit a rocket that went 405 feet, possibly dead
And
center.
that's a double play.
That's a ground
out.
into double play with some other notes about the play, listed beneath it that were beyond me when it comes to filling out my little baseball scorebook. Because I went through a phase 2 where I'd take the little spiral baseball score sheet to minor league or major league games to say interested and shade them in and do all that stuff. But you had Sal Frelick, who's their center fielder, who chased that down. Looks like he makes the catch. But since the ball ricochets off of his glove and then hits the wall, that ball instantly becomes live. That's just a live in-play baseball. He wound up catching it off of the second hop, so everyone on the base paths thought that was a fly ball. So they're holding their spot. And then someone, I think it was Teoscar, tried to tag from third. So he was still charging hard to go home, but that wound up being just a simple force out. And a great throw from Joey Ortiz, the cutoff, the shortstop, gets him out. And then Contreras, catcher, just walks it back to third. And the other base runner for the Dodgers had not gone to third, so it was another force out, and that was just a little double play to end it. Now, dramatic finish to the game. Dodgers got out of there alive 2-1 to take game 1 in Milwaukee.
I just sent Jason Stark a text and asked him if he was staying at the Pfister, and he said yes.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Really?
I said, are you staying at the Pfister? He said, yes. I had an erotic encounter with a ghoul last night. It's like that scene in Ghostbusters where someone was just unzipping his pants.
Did she have a Butterburger?
Yes, that's what made it so. She choked on a
Oh,
Butterburger.
man.
This woman who died in the Pfister Hotel years ago choked on a Butterburger. It was Joanne Culver. Was getting freaky with
Was it
Jason
just like,
Starr.
was it Sigourney Weaver in tattered clothing? Just sucking down Butterburgers?
Barking like a dog.
Rubbing them all over you.
Sucking down Butterburger.
Sucking down Butterburger.
Dog. Outside of Dates Free.
The Back Page.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
What do you think about this? These Pirates fans that make this trek to the remains of Forbes Field just to relive Bill
The
Mazeroski's home run. Did you
What-
see this article?
What else
These guys?
do Pirate fans have?
They don't have
Timmy?
anything.
Let them have their thing.
There's got to be some sort of mecca for Roberto Clemente that they could do, right? To honor him, being one of the greatest baseball players to ever live, that was theirs. But it says this dude, Tom Richards, who missed the hit on October 13th, 1960, but wished he was there. He's a retired police officer. Joined more than 100 Pirates fans at the remains of Forbes Field, and they listened to a rebroadcast of the old baseball game, the play-by-play.
Jeff Rimmer on the call.
And then celebrated Maz's home run that clinched the 1960 World Series pennant for the Batlin Bucks.
Don't cut me off now, Ted. You got the right time,
Is that
right?
clock fast? We
Buckeye
gotta go.
Roundtable is coming up next. We'll see you tomorrow. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Traffic is moving slow and causing a 10-minute delay on southbound 270 on the East Outer Belt from 670 to Main Street. You're also going to run into some slowdown on southbound 71 on the north side between Weber Road and I-70, about a 10-minute delay there. This report is sponsored by Aleve. Life doesn't wait, and neither should you. Aleve can help you deal with pain less throughout your day. With just one pill, Aleve lasts up to 12 hours. Don't let those aches and pains hold you back from doing what's important to you. Use as directed. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.